It's not for you.
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to
Run
Mongoose.
now.
Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel.
Moron.
Morons. Ghost tube, don't you call me names. Moron. Calls me an idiot too. Okay.
It's bright.
It's bright, isn't it? Wow. Okay. Hello, welcome. It's Sunday, May 26th. It's the end of May going on. It's Sunday too. I'm gonna do old and new. It's also Memorial Day, and Memorial Day is remembrance of those who have died in the line of duty in the military. But I kind of extend that to, those who have been in the military who've passed away. I don't think I have to be like killed in action. It's also yesterday went and saw Furioso. It's a girl power flick. It's like just a girl with a mission. Furioso. It's a Mad Max movie. It's totally like the new epic Mad Max franchise stuff. So if you like that stuff, it's a good one. That's my nutshell review. I'll do a review on it a little bit later. But there's that, and there's that, and then there's that, and then there's stuff. But first, let's do a little old and new.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. A little random out of the old, a little random out of the new, and no commentary. Let's see if we get this going on. Can we do this? Can we do this right? Old. Ooh, Second Kings. Second Kings. This is out of chapter 4, 38. If you follow that. Second. Elisha purifies the pot of stew. When Elisha returned to Gilgal, there was a famine in the land. As the company of prophets was sitting before him, he said to his servants, "Put the large pot on and make some stew for the company of prophets." One of them went out into the field and gathered herbs. He found a wild vine and gathered it from a lap full of wild gourds and came and cut them up into the pot of stew, not knowing what they were. They served some of the men to eat, but while they were eating the stew, they cried out, "Oh, man of God, there is death in the pot. They could not eat it." Okay. Thank you. Exciting conclusion to that. Thank you, God. This was wild. Oops, no commentary. New. Has to be rubric. Little red. Is it? Mark. Yes. Okay. Alright. This is Mark from 12:41. The widow's offering. He sat down opposite the treasury and watched the crowd putting money into the treasury. Many rich people put in large sums. A poor widow came in and put in 2 small copper coins, which are worth a penny. Then he called to his disciples and said to them, "Truly, I tell you, this poor widow has put in more than all those others who are contributing to the treasury. For all of them have contributed out of their abundance. But she has laid out her poverty and has put in everything she had, all she had to live on." Thank you, Jesus. The widow and the coins. Okay, let's put this over here somewhere. Oh.
I told him.
Okay, thanks. Oh, wait. Off. Okay. Now, like I said, Memorial Day is for those who died in the line of duty, but it's a loose, it can be applied. Somebody who's passed in your memorial. It's, what is it? Memento Mori. Remember, it's like ashes to ashes. We all bite it in the end. It's like the remember our own death. Memento Mori. Oh, but how about people that have gone to the other side? Whatever you say. However you want to word that. Maybe people are just gone, and that's it. I don't know. I don't go by that, boy. I go, but anyways, I thought of this 15-year-old boy. Not in a bad way. A 15-year-old boy. I mean, 15 years old. He's not a man. He's not a boy. I'd say young man. 15-year-old young man who's dead. He died of leukemia. He's dead. But the reason the thought of this particular boy, Carlo is his name. The reason Carlo, who's dead now, is in the ponder world is that he's going to be a saint. As you can see right there, that's what this one is. The teenager who's about to become, I think he's already classified in blessed. They got blessed, and then you get a couple of miracles.
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to, what I remember. You have to have a couple of proven miracles attributed to that, and martyrdom and stuff like this, and a life like Christ would have led, or something. There's these qualifications. I'm not a saint. Via ain't no angel. But if you're Roman Catholicism, you're trying that direction. It's an aim. But this guy why is he a saint? Why? Because that's the whole thing. You look at the lives of saints and you're supposed to be inspired. But there's a 15-year-old who was a computer whiz kind of a thing. I mean, he had, social media, so he had like his camera. My camera. And he promoted, I think, a bunch of miracle things. I think he had this little documentary about miracles inside the church or something, and he went on tour promoting to people his age, and he led a pretty good, not pretty good, I don't know for sure, but he was known to be very kind and helping the poor and all this kind of stuff. And he was mostly this media guy, and he got leukemia and he croaked. So I'm thinking, well, he's not a martyr, right? He just, he got leukemia and died. That's not martyrdom. So there's that box unchecked, I think. But there are two boxes that did get checked with miracles. One was a miracle about some kid, and then another kid. The mother brought them to Carlos's thing and healed, and there was another one. So now it's like he's going from blessed to saint, the next step, which is, that's it. And the idea about saints is they're already in the heaven gang in that level, so they can intercede. So you can say, oh, Saint Carlos, help me. And Carlos can ask in heaven for powers to help you on earth. Apparently, this is big. It's Catholic. They're going, yeah, that happens. So what else is going on with that? It's just sort of a, what? To me, it was like a, huh? They're gonna make this guy a saint? But there's another reason probably why. And I'm not sure about this one either. I'm kind of in the debunk. I'm debunking. There's a thing called incorruptible. Now, incorruptible means the body of the person who died, the body doesn't decay, right? So like, if a person's super holy and everyone's supposed to go and get as holy as they can get in their life, it's a thing. If they got to lots of holiness, when they die, their body sometimes doesn't decay. So they're like, they dug up the nun who they think might be a saint. They dig her up, and it's like she was alive yesterday, kind of looking to the body. It's called incorruptible. Now, there's a few of these incorruptibles out there already, and some of them are a little suspect in a sense. Like, Padre Pio, he's incorruptible. He still looks like Padre Pio.
It's not for you.
There's another one. Time's up. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. It's Sunday. So, when like Padre Pio or this other person, when they died, they relatively didn't like go right into the gory thing, decay. But when they dug them up, they fixed them. Or before they died, they embalmed them. So they're not mummies, right? They're not like mummies, because some people got embalmed so heavily that they're still there 200 years later. But these ones, they look lifelike, and a couple of them had the treatment of like Madame Luce, the wax museum stuff. They had the wax museum look-alike. They have the wax museum treatment, hairs, and some of them had that treatment. And I don't know if this kid did. Carlos of something. I don't even have his name. It'd be Saint Carlo. Carlo, not Carlos. Carlo. So Saint Carlo, the 15-year-old, he looks like he's sleeping in this tomb. And they got the tomb, which is kind of a spacey-looking tomb.
Susan.
And it has a window so you can parade by and see him. And he's in his like jumper jacket, like a exercise running jacket. He's just sitting there, he's not lying there. And there's this Carlo. Oh, Carlo. So that's the news of that. I just thought I'd be just like a Carlo. Talking about Mad Max. Well,
Second.
But there is Hawaii news. Let's get to it. Hawaii news. Okay, and for Memorial Day, there's aloha and loss. Memorial Day observations, as remember the Maui wildfire. You could say they were definitely killed outright out of context. I'm not sure what's the definition of martyrdom, but I don't think they're martyrs of the faith and stuff. I'm like, they're just there. They got victims of a tragedy. So the 99 or 100 of these people, and so they're having the crosses and stuff by the bypass in Maui. It was sad, but it's good that they're not, just don't let it go. What else is going on in the news? Local veterans, these ladies, hey, what's up? Pen pal guessing game. Who's your pen pal? I don't know. Here, you can have your flowers back. Maui gets, and the Bows finish strong. Yay! So, and this guy, I don't know what happened to this guy. This guy's probably not a martyr either. Golf guy that died at age 30. There he is. He just, all of a sudden, he's dead. It's like, oh, what happened? Oh, cause of death unknown. Yeah, probably something shady. I'm sorry. Sorry to say. But baseball's winning at UH. Oh, maybe a little back in the day. Yeah, a little back in the day. Come on, relax. When you relax, think about the past. Think of something cool back then. Like, remember back in 1955 when you want to relax, just like hang out with your friends and build a grass shack. This is their tree fort on the ground. Explorer Scouts. Ronald, Howard, and Asato. They built a grass shelter during the 14th annual Makahiki Honolulu Stadium. Scouts are a member of Coast 167. I guess that's what the troops were in 1955. They're the surf trunks. Just put a towel behind your surf trunk. Yeah, we're Hawaiians. Ancient Hawaii. Oh, we're not going to cover George Lucas, but he was at the film festival. He calmed.
This is my place.
Coppola's going to have this Megalopolis. Can't wait for that Coppola movie. This is broken. What happened?
I'm close.
Okay, you're close, are you? The history of radio. Oh yeah, I remember AM radio. This had the little 9-volt battery, and all I knew my songs. Of oh, that's a really good song. I just like songs. She comes in. I was a Rolling Stones fan when I was in 4th grade. Didn't know it. And you'd have to just wait until they played the Casey Kasem's top 20 or top 100 of the. I gotta hear it again on the weekend. History of radio.
Hell.
Yeah, hell. Thank you. That's technological hell. That's what it is. Oh, glamping with the stars. Okay. So you have like a totally up-to-date hot tent with Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's camping out there. No, that's cool, getting outdoors. Like these guys. Hey, look, I'm fishing. Come on, that's what we need. Supreme Court. Back, little finger on the pulse. How long should a justice stay around? See, now we're talking. That's what I was talking about in the other video. You can go to uscourts.gov and lodge a complaint about judges. Oh, let's say about little finger on the pulse. Oh, what's this going on? In keeping with this week's flag theme, Justice Roberts and court credibility. So he's lowering the flag with court credibility is dead. Half-mast for court credibility because it's also Memorial Day. In keeping with the flag. What? Justice Roberts? Which one is that? Was that the upside-down flag guy? I don't know. Alito? Thomas and Alito should recuse themselves as Supreme Court justices. Oh, here we go down here and look at this. Fervent belief can't crack hard fossil fact. Regarding the recent letter labeling evolution as a false concept, an old adage comes to mind. One who is entitled to his own opinions but is not to his own facts. Stop spending money on student radicalization. Cite article May 21st. Whether one likes it or not, evolution is a fact and evidence abounds. The constant emergence of bacterial resistance in response to selection by antibiotic. You know what I'm talking about. The kind that give you the antibiotic, yeah, that. And the adaptive radiation of the Hawaiian honeycreepers are two obvious examples. As for the claim that there are no fossilized remains of simple life forms that we supposedly evolved from, this claim is screamingly false. There are cyanobacteria, see I said that right, cyanobacteria fossils in Australia, Ontario, and there are jellyfish fossils in Burgess Shale of Canada. Radicalization does not come from the facts one doesn't like. It may more likely come from giving equal validity to all the opinions, whether based on fact or fancy. The insincerity of the believer has nothing to do with the validity of the belief. Gregory Wilson, Punchbowl, talking in tutu voice. Thank you, Gregory. Get that tutu voice down there going on. Well, things evolve. Yeah, I mean, the way people used to put God versus evolution, science versus religion. No, they're just two different. They cohabitate. There's two different ways of looking at truth and reality.
Goodbye.
If you believe her. Goodbye. Someone left. Forgot the in nomine Patri Filii Spiritus Sancti. Forgot that part. Oh gosh. So, but religion and science, if you're a believer, religion is a truth. If science, if you're just a thinker of anything, observational, it's a truth. But they coexist. So evolution doesn't exist because religion, Adam and Eve does. Well, God created evolution. That's how so God created evolution so you can think about something. Think about it. But if you know how you can tell evolution exists, the common cold. The cold, you get a cold, you get over the cold, and then it mutates, and then you get the cold again later. It's a mutant or the flu. It's a mutant form or a evolved form of the previous one. So right there, you got a common cold. There's your evidence of evolution. And then there's the other things, really. The beaks and the things and the Darwin and social Darwinism and survival of the fittest. That's it. It's time to go. Aloha. Have a great Sunday. Aloha to you. It's signing out. Oh, gotta read Macbeth tonight. Oh. Bubble, and trouble for tonight. But aloha to you. Aloha. Aloha to you. Aloha now. Bye-bye.